Hey, good afternoon, everyone. We're having a series of discussions about after-treatment systems and trying to help our customers understand some of the challenges associated with these systems. And Tim and I are just going to walk through a couple of common issues here. Tim, so the after-treatment systems on these trucks started, what, around 2007?
Yep. There was a very big system in '07. Over the years, 2010, 2013, missions have changed and they've become quite complicated.
Yeah, and I can see, just by looking at all the details and electrical and stuff, there's a lot going on here. In your video, you talked about the recommended maintenance cycle on the diesel particulate filter, the DPF, is about 250,000 miles. Is that always the case?
That is not always the case. So depending on your application, for example, we see a lot of school buses, garbage trucks with low miles per hour that have a lot of idle time, or at least low speeds, have a lot more issues than other over-the-road trucks.
So if 250,000 miles isn't right in your application, what would be some of the leading indicators that maybe there is an issue with the soot building up in the DPF system?
So it's all about just paying attention to your truck. You just need to know your equipment. So if you're experiencing more frequent regens than normal, if you experience a little bit of low power, more, any type of engine light or something like that, these are all indicators. Maybe you need to have your truck brought in. There are things we can do as far as servicing that can help prolong that, or we can figure out if there's other issues that need to be addressed right away.
So if I'm a typical customer, I'm in the metro area, my driver comes in, he says, hey, got the check engine light on, it seems like my truck's more often going into regen mode. What would you do if I'm responsible for the maintenance of that truck? What would you recommend I do?
So there's various things on our computers that we can hook to the engine with. There are regen analyzers on there. We can use those to see how temperatures are reacting, how different parts of the engine that the regen needs to see are reacting, and we can find failed components or components that are wearing out and allowing it just to not be as efficient as it should be.
So what I'm hearing you say is I should take that as an important indicator. The driver's telling me there's a check engine light, I need to do something, I shouldn't just ignore it.
Yes, the longer you let something go, the more problems it's going to cause down the road. So even if it starts up here as just a small EGR valve issue, say that EGR valve sticks every now and then, over time, that's going to plug that DPF filter up very prematurely and cause more issues. Low power, honestly, just makes the equipment work that much harder.
Yeah. And we do know that these filters inside there are fairly expensive, anywhere from $1,500 to as much as $3,000. So if they're not properly maintained, not only is the truck not going to be doing its job properly, but then looking at more costly repairs as well. So
correct. Catching them sooner is just going to be more inexpensive. That's all there is to it. You're going to catch it before and possibly not have to replace that and just be able to clean it instead of having to replace the whole unit.
Fantastic. Hey, I appreciate your time, your expertise. I know you've got years of working on this equipment. It's getting more and more technical. I say that today truck service is rocket science. So thanks for listening. If you'd like to learn more about how we can help you, please go to Wiers.com, contact us, and we'll be in touch. Thanks.